Okay, here's some regressions and progressions for the squat. Now the squat, one of the most basic things you can do is lean back against the wall, spread your feet about shoulder width apart, keep your back nice and straight, and slowly start to lower yourself to your feet are at about 90, or your quads are at about 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees. And you hold this for as long as you can, keeping nice straight posture. Hold that, come up out of it when you need to, drop back down to it again. That's if you can't do normal squats. Now, as far as squats are concerned, when you do squats, you start with your feet shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. Turn your feet out about 15 degrees. And the first thing that's going to happen is not that your butt goes down, because then your knees go forward. The first thing that happens is you hinge at the hip and your butt goes back. As it goes back, you're going to feel a little stretch in your hamstrings. As soon as you do, now you can start to descend. But you see, my butt is back, my low back is straight. Don't let it round like that. You have a proud chest, arms are up, and you go down as low as you can, keeping that lower back, the arch of the low back and your chest up. Then you drive back up. When you go down, your weight, you should feel your weight sinking into your midfoot. So you don't want to be so far on your heels. Sometimes people wiggle their toes to keep the weight on the heels. That's too much on the heels. But you also don't want to roll to the balls of your feet. So pay attention to where your weight is sinking into. As you go down, hinge it, keep the low back arched. Now watch my low back. Watch how it rounds. As soon as that starts to happen, you got to stop. Don't go beyond that. You want to keep that back straight. And then think about not just rising up, but think about pushing away from the ground. And as you use your legs, the power of your legs and your glutes to come up, and then squeeze at the top. So up to full extension. Not hyperextension, just a full normal extension. Down and up. Be careful of your knees. If it hurts your knees to go down to a certain point, like it starts right in there, stop right there. Don't go any farther than that, okay? Now another way you can scale this is to drop a bag down and do squats to the bag. Step about a foot away from the bag, get the same foot position, sit until your butt touches the bag, then come back up. Okay? So that's another way you can scale it. That's before a normal squat. So against the wall, using a bag or a medicine ball, and then just a normal air squat. And what you can also do to make it a little bit tougher is do squat jumps, where you come out of the squat, come up, and do a little jump. As you jump, this is important, as you land, your butt goes back. So watch this. Here I'm going to do a jump, but I'm not going to let my butt go back. Now your knees go forward. That puts a lot of strain on your knees. So remember, as you land, the butt goes back like you're reaching for a chair with your behind, okay? So this is a way to scale the squat up if you need it to be a little bit tougher. So those are hopefully some helpful regressions and progressions for the squat.